What's up, everybody? And welcome to all my cancers. This reading is for Cancer. So, welcome back to Shadow Nexus if you've already been with me. If you haven't been with me, welcome. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can get notified anytime I do a video. And drop a comment and let me know how this resonates for you. And always, please remember to use your own intuition and discernment and never force the shoe to fit. And always take what resonates and leave the rest for who the reading is meant for if it's not meant for you. Again, this reading is for Cancer for the month of June. So from June, today's the 20th, I do believe. Yeah, so from June 20th to the 26th. So it's for that date specifically. Before I jump into the tarot, I want to talk about the number 7 because I seen it was 8:08 on the clock when your card came out, and 8 and 8 is 17, and 17, 7 plus 1 is 8. So 7 is a mystical number, okay? So symbolizing wisdom. And it's interesting because it also represents the 7 chakras, right? And considering all the new energy that's coming in right now, it's energy coming in from the heavens, so it represents the 7 heavens as well. And 7 is humanity's deep inner need to find depth and purpose and meaning, as well as spiritual connection. So it perfectly matches the energy that we're currently in as of lately, especially these past few weeks, right? So some of you might be seeing 7s a lot, maybe 777, or maybe some of you are seeing 808, right? But for now, if you have been seeing 7s a lot, right, then this is an indication for you to keep up the great work that you have been doing, right? And especially as of lately. And in angel number terms, it's your angels are telling you, or your guides, that you are on the right life path, and that you are going to find the things of a positive nature, right? In order for things to flow freely for you, for your highest good. So basically, your job is to maintain your momentum and enthusiasm, and with the highest outcomes for anything and everything that's all in focus, right? So if you are seeing 777 anywhere a lot, right? Obviously, you're not going to have that on a clock, but that could be an indication that you have listened to your inner guidance, right? And so now that you are putting the wisdom to work in your life, it's a time to reap the rewards. In other words, manifestations coming through for the hard work and the seeds that you planted. You've been watering your seeds. You've been taking care of the things that it is that you're trying to attract and manifest. Okay? So if you are seeing 808 a lot, You know, it's just to be cautious while you're being efficient, right? Basically. Also, 8 is the number of infinity. So, you know, we're talking about material prosperity, self empowerment. You're really in your power right now. And so, you're with the manifestations coming through with that 7, right? Then we're talking about overall abundance and prosperity and cosmic consciousness. Your consciousness is expanding in order for you to reap your reward. A lot of you are leaders, so you're going to be either you are currently in a leadership role or you're going to be becoming a leader, etc., etc. So it's you standing in your power. And so 8 is also the principle of domination over you being in control at reaping the rewards for your achievements, right? So there's that. Plus, it's the number of karma too. And considering Saturn energy right now, you know, because Saturn is karmic energy, but it's in a good position. And I do believe we're moving into Cancer season if we're not already in it. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. Always do your own research, because I am not a professional astrologer right now. So, but I am training for it, as well as sound healing. So looking forward to being able to do that, because I want to get out and do some things in nature and things of that sort. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into your tarot reading. I do apologize that it took me a minute to get this readout today. After I did the Taurus reading earlier today, I was contacted by my former boss, who needs my help right now, which is great because I'm trying to manifest the funds to help me get a professional to get my website up and going, because I just don't have the time to do it myself, right? So I had to go and get work boots today, and so there's that. All right, anyways, enough about me. Let's get back to you. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Justin, and welcome to Shadow Nexus. All right. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, connected through the rainbow bridge to my higher self. What messages further out of what's been said already do you have for Cancer from June 20th to the 26th? Please and thank you. For Cancer, all right. We have the Three of Pentacles, take that. And we have the Four of Pentacles, Four Cups. It's interesting considering I was talking about the 808 and 4 and 4 is 8, you know? And then, you know, you take 4 and 3 and you have 7. So you can't make this stuff up. And you have the 10 of Wands. Oh, my bad. That's 10 of Earth. Threw me off because this new deck is different. I'm just busting it out and really getting the feel of it. have Six of Pentacles. Nice. And the Ace of Pentacles. Give me one moment to sit with your energy for a moment and sit with these cards. Also take a moment to clear your mind too. Cancer, right now, I feel like you're really trying to focus on collaboration and communication at this point in time, right? With the Three of Pentacles here, right? So we're talking about teamwork and things of this matter. And, you know, I just feel like with that coming out, you know, this is a time for you to build strong foundations with others. And I really see, for some of you, because this isn't a past position as well, that a lot of you have already been leveraging I'm hearing not just your own personal strength, but, you know, other people's strengths as well. You know, so you being able to acknowledge contributions of those around you and be open to feedback. Constructive criticism is what I'm hearing too right now. So with the Four of Pentacles coming out here, Four of Earth, in your present energy, right? This is just like that need to, you know, the need for understanding that of why that's important. You know, why it's important to maintain your stability, and but at the same time to be able to be cautious of becoming overly possessive, or maybe even you know, resistant to change. Maybe you've been analyzing those who you were considering to work with, or those who want to work with you might be resistant to change when you're in this new energy, and you really don't, you're just wanting to flow with this new energy, and you don't want anybody who ain't on the same page and doesn't want the direction that you are seeking, you know, the goal that you have in mind, you know, so the security of your growth, and you just want to have these positive experiences, right? So this is you considering whether other people's desires or goals are in alignment with your desire, you know, so because you're serious about what you're doing, but you're not trying to do this for free. You are trying to get your career going, and, you know, so this is your desire for security, and you don't want anybody hindering your growth, let alone lowering your vibration for your personal experiences. I really feel like I'm tapping into a high vibration person. So you're not really trying to mess around. You're trying to get things done, and you're trying to stay in that fluid flow, right? Excuse me, let me get a drink of water. Okay, moving on here. So, you know, with the Four of Cups coming out, right? this is telling you to take the time to reflect on what you what truly fulfills you, right? And I feel like what Spirit's really saying here is to be mindful of the opportunities that may be presented to you. You know, because sometimes, we, with everything going on, with just life, right? As we go throughout our days and our weeks, we tend to be. What I'm hearing is, for some of you cancers, some of you are a little bit too focused on what's lacking when you just need to trust right now. Just trust the process, trust your judgment, and use your discernment. And being a water sign, you're very intuitive anyways, just like, Pisces and Cancer. And yeah, with all this energy of Earth here too, right? Some of you could have Taurus, Virgo in your chart, so that's possible, or you might be dealing with a Taurus or a Virgo. So go check out the Taurus reading that I put out earlier today. I'm feeling like you definitely should, because especially if you're dealing with a Taurus specifically, or have Taurus in your chart, because there's a message there for you. So, but the overall message too is, to be able to open your heart to new possibilities and experiences, and not being able to or being able to do so freely, right? Because if our heart chakra is stagnated, because we talked about the chakras with the number 7, right? Some of you might need to get in the water, clear your energy, do a cleansing, especially if you're around toxicity. Don't know who that message is for specifically, but there it is. So one moment, please. Okay, yes. All right. So with 10 of Earth here, right? In the regular Rider-Waite tarot deck, it would be 10 of Pentacles. So the message is to really focus on building your solid foundation, because you're trying to build your future here. So, this is Spirit encouraging you to consider your long-term goals. If you haven't already, I feel like a lot of you already have. And you're really, for select few of you out there, you're trying to leave a mark. This is somebody I'm feeling who has their own business brand. They're focused on their legacy, and embracing the support of community, and you have them family values that are at play as well. Some of you could be learning some new things, because Three of Pentacles is all about learning new things. But I honestly, I feel like there's a specific Cancer that I'm talking to who already has done the learning process, has the experience that's needed for whatever profession it is that who I'm talking to right now, right? So, you know, you got to have the knowledge, got to have the experience in the field to get the job done fluidly the way that you want to, because we can't, you know, we all know that if we don't have the knowledge, you know, we all know that knowledge is power and converts into wisdom, yada, 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 right? So, in the future position with the Ace of Pentacles coming out here, you know, this is you being open to new opportunities that can lead you to prosperity and growth. And I see you doing this. So, you know, this is you taking the time to take the practical steps towards your goals, and you embracing the potential for success in all the endeavors that you have done already and are going into in this new energy, right? So, yeah. Also, speaking of the eights, right? I have a little note here that fell out today. And I was talking about this in the Taurus reading, and I said, "You hate me out of boredom behind closed doors. Must be fate. Illusion behind four walls built by 2x4s. I'm 8. You know, because 4 and 2, you got 6, right? 4, 5, 6. But if you take 4 walls and 4, you have 8, right? Just a little thing. This is old. This thing, it's a little post-it. I had the thought popped in my head. I love post-its, right? Also, when I woke up today, I had that song from, it's called Machine Head by Bush, right? And it's breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, tied to a wheel, my fingers gotta feel, bleeding through a tourniquet smile, a spin on a whim, a slide to the right, I felt you like electric light, for our love, for our fear, for our rise against the years and years and years, got a machine head, it's better than a rest, green to the red, machine head. Yeah, so if you haven't heard that song, then go check it out. Maybe some of you already know that song, very familiar with it. I mean, how could you not know Bush anyways? Okay, so I'm being told to pull from the Rumi deck right now. So let me do that. Make sure the camera's still rolling too. All right. Awesome. I cleared a bunch of space out of my phone. I was having issues that cutting me off there a couple weeks ago. Or maybe that was last, no, that was a couple weeks ago. And so I had to record a video and release it and then delete the video. Because I was trying to get readings out as quick as possible because I hadn't put readings out in a while. So, but anyways, also just a real quick reminder, if you're new here, welcome, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, so that other people can get this message, and also it helps the algorithm on my channel, Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you get notified every time that I do a video. I appreciate you, and much love, and thank you for letting me do your reading today. That being said, Rumi, what messages do you have for Cancer? What further messages do you have for Cancer, please? No. You want me to take this one? You got commitment. Put that right there for you. Alright. Commitment. And again, it has number 31 on it, right? So we got 3 and 1 is 4. And which brings us back to the mates again, right? Commitment. The awakened heart is like a lantern. Ha! And we talk about the heart, right, too? Keep it sheltered from the turbulence of the winds of desire. Rumi. We are candles lit by the one great flame. The breath of life does not extinguish us, on the contrary. It only serves our flame to blaze brighter. Here, in the temple of one love, there is no flickering or smoke to our flame. We are natural in our purpose, simply to bring the warmth and light of love to life. We dance, though we are stillness. We are on fire, though we do not burn. There is a flame that must be safeguarded. In truth, it can never be extinguished. It is the light that never goes out, even with such enduring power. Our recognition and respect of this flame is essential to human development. The flame is holy and lies within each human heart. When the flame is recognized for its worth, it ceases to flicker and smoke, becoming very still. It is in that stillness the light can fulfill its destiny to shine brightly, so as to reveal every path, absolutely clear and without wavering in the fluctuations of fear and attachment. Desire does not have to be a hindrance on the path. It can show us our passion and help us find our purpose. However, the attachment that can come with desire, the belief that it can be stated only with one particular person, one set of circumstances, can cause us to stop looking at what the light is revealing to us. The way forward on our path in the here and now, and instead try to forcibly conjure the shadows to become what we imagine they should be. When we stop seeing life as it is, showing up for us every moment and engaging with it as it is, we can become careless with the light of our heart. Our huffing and puffing to force what does not need to be forced can cause the heart light to flicker and waver. This can make our way seem uncertain, and doubts can crowd in upon us as the light is compromised in its purpose. We forget to trust in what it is because we get caught up in attachment and fear surrounding our desires. Rather than letting life move us, we try to move life. This is resistance. There is a way forward on your life path that needs to be seen by you right now. It will be helpful for you to have that clarity and that certainty. You might have already caught a glimpse of it, but perhaps you be doubting your vision or yourself. This oracle comes as a reminder to you. Don't doubt what you are feeling. Deep within the passionate love of your heart light is true. It is real. You are being led into it by the progress of life itself. You must trust in this, even if it seems at times as though you are being led away from the vision. Life operates according to a genius that is beyond a linear approach. It is to be trusted rather than understood. There is enough challenge in the personal transformation being asked of you to simply take the steps. That is more than enough. You do not have to also create or control the terrain, nor determine the map for the journey. You simply need to take each step that presents itself to you in each moment. Don't let fear that your desire won't manifest because you try to bend life to your will. It is an unnecessary battle and one that will not serve your soul here. Instead, just show up, be present, attend to what is before you in each moment, and trust yourself. Let the light of your heart take you into serenity that will bring you the balm of a solid core of comfort. Even whilst the world shifts and changes according to the workings of divine will, as you move along your life journey step by step, that divine will is moving to you, shining one into fulfillment of your destiny. Life is not working at cross purposes with you. Far from it. It is a co-conspirator with your heart. Come back to the stillness of the love within and know your heart light to be what it is, reliable and true, showing you the way even now in peace and stillness. The sacred honoring ritual, okay? So take a moment. And you don't have to do this, but if you'd like to take part in this, the sacred honoring ritual is as follows. So it's directing, if you can light a candle, then do so. If that is not practical, simply just visualize or imagine a flame in your mind's eye. If you cannot do that easily, then simply say out loud, I call upon the sacred flame of divine love now. Then say aloud, the light of my heart does not waver. It is fixed by the will of the divine and lit by the greatest flame, forever alight in the temple of one love, Rumi, who safeguards the sacred flame of love. Together, may we bear serene witness to the revelations of the light within, that the way always be shown pure and true, and the courage to act when needed, and the patience to best serve love is found within our hearts. So be it. And once you are done saying that, you have finished your sacred honoring ritual. If you did light a candle, you may like to leave it burning for a time, of course under supervision, or simply with reverence and extinguish it. So I'm going to we're going to shuffle and see what comes out from the Making Magic Manifesting Your Dreams deck by Priestess Moon. I love this deck. It works. It's great. So let's see what comes out for you. And hold a question in your mind. Whatever question is you have pertaining to what it is you're trying to manifest, because I do see this coming through for you. And then whatever comes out is your answer. Also, check my YouTube shorts, because I will take a picture of what comes out with these, and it'll be tagged to Cancer. So you're able to take a screenshot and meditate while looking at it so that you can get it more clear in your mind's eye, right? Since that was mentioned. You have breaking bad habits, self-acceptance, excellent mental health, and letting go of vices. What else? All right. Thank you. Self-confidence. We can't make it up. Self-confidence. Strong self-belief and a sense of worth. One enchanted evening. The perfect night. And I'm hearing one more. All right. Safe and happy travel. Protection from harm when journeying. All right. So you can also, if you want to get a screenshot like that, you can if you want. All right. So again, thank you for tuning in to Shadow Nexus. My name is Justin, and I appreciate you tuning in and giving me your time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time I put out a video, you'll be notified. And thanks for tuning in again. Let me know how this resonates for you and everything. Let me know what this journey that you are and these things that you are doing is all about. Because the more you engage, the more it tailors to your energy and vibration here on my channel. So until next time, Cancer, much love. I appreciate you. And only the best of high vibrant energy and luck to you for whatever it is that you're doing. And have a good evening and week ahead. Namaste.